Okay, I'm in Blackpool and I'm here to see a musical of all things. Just staying overnight, take an interview. It's cool. It's a nice day. I've got some time to kill, so I'm going to do a bit of gambling. Oh, look at this one, £12. The first go and I've got £2. Always cash out when you're ahead. So I went to go get some dinner that I've been doing market, and there's this new like eco space where people can come and work. And look, they've got a sneaker cleaner. I almost took my shoes off and said, "Clean them, please." But I went and got a drink and had some dinner in this food court, which was gorgeous. It was really busy in the evening. And then I went charity shopping. I went to the Samaritans, and the first thing that I picked up was on the sale rail, and it was a Reese top for £2. Just a plain one, but you know, it'll do. I also saw this gorgeous 90s pastel, like really thick overshirt, like a work shirt. I'm sure my mum used to have something like this, but yeah, it was classic. I went to this relive place of, I don't know, there wasn't much there, to be honest. Do you know when things are just like that a little bit more expensive than what you'd like to pay? Yeah, it's like that. I had a walk round. I saw all these telephone boxes. I thought it was going to be like a Banksy, but no, it just looks like they've been left to rack and ruin. But there was quite a lot of charity shops in town. I was trying my best to find something non-clothing and toys wise, but to be honest, like, what has happened to all like the decent toys in charity shops? Yeah, I feel like the parents are just like putting them on Facebook now, which is fair play to them. So I went into this Bernardo's, and to be honest, I have found some good stuff in like Bernardo's, but all the stuff was like, there's no discrepancy. Like, you've got like Marks and Spencer's, TU, George. Oh yeah, this Hermes was fake, by the way. But it's like, they're all the same price, and the same price as like Topman, River Island. Although, you know, store-bought stuff. Oh, okay. High street. This one's meant to be pretty good.
Yeah, I said this was meant to be like the best in Blackpool according to reviews. It really wasn't. George for £4.75. I mean, come on. Silliness. This Litre t-shirt was only like £3.50, but Lee's a bit kind of like hit and miss these days. I'm really trying to find like retro tees as well. Trying to find like decent kind of like bric-a-brac is kind of hard as well. I'd get more stuff at the Carboot, although this Murano glass like seahorse was gorgeous. I almost bought it. It was only like, I think it was only like £3.50.
Do you know what? I paid £20 for this room. It's not that bad. It's better than one in London. But it's only a single. I'll get them. I'm talking quietly because there's someone in the next room.
Okay, so it's the next day. I was sat in a Costa because it was raining. Look at that rain, it's bouncing. Oh yeah, and it didn't let up. It was like that all day, and it was just horrendous. So I decided, instead of like, because there was meant to be a car boot that day and it got cancelled, I was going to go to Cleveleys, which is there. And if you just see right now, look at all these charity shops. Bing, look at all them. There's like 10 of them, but like all situated down like a street. And I was just like, yes, please. Thank you very much, Lee. So I decided to go there. I thought it was like the best thing to do. The cancer research, it was a bit of a weird one. I mean, just look at all these games, and it suffers from like like, oh, it must be a video game, we must put it up for £5, even though they've done no research on any of them. They're happy to put them up at stupid prices. Yeah, hat season. I'm trying to build up my stock of hats. I've already got quite a lot, to be honest, but like I can never pass up a good hat. I did manage to find us a few things in this Trinity one. This like Le Mans, I think that's it, Le Mans jacket I got. This 2001 British Open I didn't get. I think it was £8 and they only go for about 20, so it was like there's not much in there. There's some really nice like mugs I saw, but I was like, no, refrain from buying mugs. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm a bit of a mugs life addict, but yeah, that I was like, no. I got a really nice mustard shirt as well. Look at that. But what I thought it said like $6.95, and it did. But shit, the woman behind the counter said, "Is that 16?" I was like, "No, it's 6." And she was like, "Oh right, okay." Yeah, trying to overcharge me. Yeah, so again, bric-a-brac. I do end up finding like decent stuff, but it's always like either chipped or a bit weird or a bit overpriced. Yeah, this is just me showing all of these. There was that children's one just then, and that one had a £3 sale on, spring sale on, and I found some cracking bits. Yeah, this is further down. This is the AUK, and this is that disabled Barbie. Now, I'm not laughing at the fact she's disabled, but they really made sure by like breaking a hand off. That's not funny, but it kind of is. Yes, I don't know. There was a lot of tat. And it's not surprising being on like, you know, Blackpool and everything, but I did find a Rosie. And it was only £2.50, which I'm really surprised about. I did look in the tray as well to try and find if Jim had fallen down there. He hadn't, but hey. And I found some fake Louis, some Louis little toiletry bags. Quality. Yeah, that's a shame. And this 80s Tyco puppy thingy, I remember these doing quite well, and now they're a bit kind of like generic. Oh my god, I am back from Blackpool. The show was incredible. It was filthy, lots of swearing. It was not safe for children. If you're a fan of the Disney and you think, oh, I'll take my daughter to see this, no, don't. It's kind of in between a serious musical and panto, like in between. But it's selling out everywhere. Everyone is loving it, and I think you could only get away with it in the UK because it's too raw in your face, and yeah, it's incredible. But I loved it. Hi Buzz, and my dog is like so excited now. Yeah, you've jumped over everything. Hi, you want to say hi to everyone? There it is. Hi. Yes. And look, I've got my Ursula t-shirt that I wore. I think it's a Boohoo one, but I got it ages ago and I wore it to the play. How unfortunate. I love it. There we go, a little bit of light. So yeah, a really good haul, because on the first day I did a little bit of sightseeing. I went to see the tower, but you couldn't get up to the top of the tower because it had closed. They're doing like renovations and stuff. They still did like the dungeon, but I think I didn't fancy it. So I just walked on the pier. I had an ice cream. I broke my diet. Do you know what? I'm just going to go to some of the charity shops. Okay, so I went to this one shop. I forgot what it's called. I think it was the Blackpool Filed and Weir Society for the Blind. And I saw this. I was like, I don't care what brand it is, but I want to get it. It's just giving everything. Look at that. It's given 90s like children's presenter, play days vibes, and I love it. And it was really nice. Like, it's just cotton, but it's a really nice cotton. But it was St. Michael from Marks and Spencer's, but it was made in Italy, and it had £5 on it. And I got to the till with another piece, and she went, "Oh, let me just have a word." And all it is, she went to the manager, who was really nice, and he said, "Yeah, just run it through as £1." And it had like she said, it looked like it's like marked or bleached there. I think there's one on the cuff as well, but you can barely Oh, there it is. Yes, you can tell, like on the bottom, but it's kind of, it's not that bad, and it's like a vintage one. So I got it for £1, which is great, because I think I could probably get maybe 20. Oh, I really like it. I want to keep it, but I won't fit into it. It's a vintage Billabong International t-shirt. They did have an animal one, but it was a bit like a vintage animal one. Got a Build-A-Bear bee. It doesn't have any like buzz sounds, but brand new, they go for about £30, and there's not a lot of pre-owned ones. Well, I don't think there is any pre-owned one, so I don't know. I might play around with this one. I don't buy Build-A-Bears as much anymore, I promise I don't, but I've never seen this one. Look at the face, how weird is that? It's like a bug. Merrells. I got some Merrells for £5.25. Q-Form 2, they go for about 20 to 25, probably about 20, but they're a good size, and they are in decent condition. I've checked. There's no rips or holes in them. They're just used, aren't they? Nat button, Rohan, size large, £6. This, they obviously don't know Moschino, £6, and it's got the little heart. This is a 3XL. Oh no, this was from Oxfam. That Oxfam was actually very well priced. All of them were only £2.99. Like the majority of the stuff was £2.99, which for a charity shop is very good. Just a Caribbean t-shirt, it's like a Caribbean shirt, it's like a Hawaiian shirt, essentially. It's really nice, and it's coming up to the season. Literally, I did a video on golf wear, and I found golf wear. Galvin green pants, size 38, double saddle stitch Joker. I've had some like vintagey ones in the past, but these were £3. Oh, it says Clark. I wonder if that's like the name of the brand. 34 waist 30, so some have gone £35. 90s pattern. Anyway, yeah, so that was £3 as well. They were having like a £3 clearance. So I'm collecting all the Stephen Kings, and I found Revival, which is kind of like a newer one, and I found Rose Madder, which I think this is a newer version. I think Rose Madder, Revival, and Gerald's Game. So that is a dupe, that. But I'm getting all the. I want to get all the hardbacks. I paid up for this. It's a Desigual. 2 Desigual things I saw today. This one was the nicest one, and it's like a multicoloured pop art one. That's a £25 job. Oh, I got this. This is so cool. Look at that. This is a Japanese glass, like Bud Vase, but look at that. It's like an ombre. £5, and it goes for about 20-25. FootJoy, another golf. What's it? But it's a 2XL, and it's a really nice pattern. And it's got FootJoy in the back. It's not one of the tour ones, unfortunately. I could push the back. I mean, I paid up. I paid £7. I don't know why, but I was just like, oh, golf. I did a video on golf. Volcom Modern Fit XL, and it is gorge. It's a short sleeved. But look at the pattern. Look at some of the random pattern. I've found Volcom in the past, and it does do quite well. Look at that, but they've never been this like weird on the patterns front, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. It was half price. It's a Reese, just a plain Reese top, and it's a large one, and it's long sleeve, so I get my money back with that. The new with tags Billabong for £6, which means I don't know, I think I'll probably put them up for about 30. It's the only thing I picked up in Sea Rider. It's Rosie, no Jim, unfortunately. That would be asking too much. £2.50, and these vary wildly. This is the big ones do really well, but these ones do all right as well, especially if they've still got the bag. You want a little baggy. Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim. I used to love watching Rosie and Jim. Wah, that duck. It's from Ragdoll. This is from 1999. I didn't know they were like, they still went on in 1999. Anyway, yeah, so these go for between 20 and like 35, 40 pounds, depending on a lot of issues. Depending on a lot of circumstances. Like this one's quite faded on the front. It's obviously been like, you see that it's a bit whiter there. So I don't know. I think, look, I'm going to put it up for maybe about 30. In fact, might put it up for 35, 39.99, I don't know. And then accept any offers over like 25 to 30. Well, that's a win. And it is Mambo. Mambo. But it's the new Mambo. Couldn't be vintage cool Mambo, no. just the new Mambo, and it was £3.95. Oh yeah, this is a Musto from the same shop. It was £6.95, but it's gorgeous. It's a custom fit, and it's just like really thick, and oh, it's lush. And there's no marks on it. It's basically brand new. Le Mans jacket. It's like Steve McQueen, not Steve McQueen. Yeah, it's Le Mans, isn't it? It's like Le Mans. But this isn't leather, it's cotton. But these do very well. I got it for £20. I don't know what I'm going to do. The manager was like, I put that out 15 minutes ago. I was like, oh, well, it was Kismet then. It's fate. Considering I was just going to go to the theatre, that's all I went for, was to go to the theatre. And yeah, it does happen. I quite like Blackpool. They're trying to clean it up, which I appreciate. And you can tell they're trying. And yeah, I hope it starts going on the up and up. I do. But I prefer Cleveleys. I think that's a better shopping experience for a reseller. Anyhow, I'm going to leave it there because I'm knackered now. I've got to have tea and I'm going to go to bed. I'm so tired. Yes, but thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like these journeys. I do little adventures now and again. Yeah, where would you like to see me go next? Sound down below. See you next time. Bye.